Back in the garden again, and I got some planting to do. It's 60 plus degrees outside, perfect time for planting. And putting some mulch on it to get it ready for the last frost, so stay tuned. Well, folks, welcome back to Pine Meadows Hobby Farm. I'm your host, Jerry Hansen. Gonna do some more gardening today. I want to get my spuds in the ground. I know some people say potato, some say potato. Well, up here we just call it a spud. Anyway, you recognize this from the other day, the last video I did on gardening when I planted my asparagus and my strawberries. I extended the garden, so now it's 12 feet by 2 feet. So I've got a total of 13 asparagus roots planted, and I've got 15, no actually it's yeah, I have 15 strawberry starts planted. So I think we'll have a good crop. And this crop is specifically for planting those vegetables that come back year after year, so I don't have to keep re-sowing seeds. And in fact, this whole quarter, 25 by 25 foot part of my garden is grapes, raspberries, and then of course we're going to be adding blueberries, artichoke, and then we just did the strawberries and the asparagus. So all this part of the garden is designated for never having to cultivate or plant again. We just have to do some basic care of the raspberry canes, the asparagus, and the strawberries, but that's just annual maintenance. We'll get to that when the time comes. But today's topic is, I finally got some funds together and was able to get some spuds. I've got this big raised bed right here. I've just been leaving fine topsoil or potting soil and fill part of the bed with some potting soil. I'm going to add some more to it. We're going to plant our spuds because it's a nice fertile area in which to plant my and the whole thing would be designated to potato crops every single year. I will not rotate my potato crops from place to place. I hear it's not a wise thing to do as far as with potatoes go because of diseases. So we're just going to keep them in this bed right here, and I'll figure out what plants are companions to spuds, and I'll let you guys know in another video what I come up with. But right now let's get some bags open and let's get this topped off, and then we'll have a mulch. This is a rice straw mulch that we're putting over the top, and the reason why I picked a rice straw is it doesn't have seed in it. Rice straw is perfect for mulching over the garden as far as straw goes. So let's get this going. Okay, the seed variety I've got going on is red Norland potatoes. I picked up 2 packages down at my local Walmart. We'll give these a try. They're GMO free and they're harvest early season. There's supposed to be 8 potatoes in here to plant, so I'll have 16 to start with. So let's get these in the ground. Okay, we're going to go ahead and set these tubers in the ground, and they already have little eyes and roots coming off of them. Let's see, I'm going to go this way. And you just want to plant them in like 12 inches of soil. Okay, now let's set these aside. Water that in. Okay, make sure to water this in. Now this is the no-till potatoes. You let them grow up through the straw mulch. This will keep them wet, retain and keep the protect the soil. Keep it from drying out. Gotta go take a break. I explained in an earlier video that the heart condition isn't what it used to be because of that Agent Orange crap. So I'm gonna go sit down and take a break. Okay, yeah, you guys get a little bit of a better understanding of what it's like in my shoes. I could do it all. I'm exercising my heart, so don't worry, I'm getting the exercise, but I can't overdo it. You shouldn't overdo it. Yeah, if I can, I build it up, but man, it just takes the wind out of me. So this is the kind of work I do, and it seems like it's a simple job, but any exerting work, it does that to me. And I just have to, well, live with it. Yeah, and I think the key word here is live. And I adapt. I was able to build the whole homestead in my condition, put the house together in my condition. It just takes me a lot longer to do things. I can't do it as fast as everybody else. What would take you probably a day takes me probably 2 weeks to do because of it. So yeah, that's my life. Welcome to it. But when I was a soldier serving in the U.S. Armed Forces in Korea, I was in the DMZ where the spraying had taken place, and that's where I got exposed to. And I have no regrets of serving my country. No regrets at all. So why am I doing all this? Because I want to. I love doing it. It's my passion. And I'm still breathing. My blood is still pumping. And I might as well just live life to the best of my ability and enjoy it in the way I want to enjoy it. And then also, as a side effect, it's creating a nice environment for my family, and then producing my own wholesome organic food. Yep, that's what my passion is. I love doing it. And sit here for a couple of minutes, catch my wind, and we'll go back and finish planting those spuds. Okay, let's get back to it. Let's see. I think I ended with one in the middle there. We'll go right here, right there, right there, and right there. And then I have these russets I'm going to cut. Make sure I grab an eye. Okay, there's a russet there, a russet there. Russet there. Yeah, these have a couple of eyes in them, so we'll go ahead and plant them here. And of course, water them in. Okay. Now, in my searching online to see how they planted spuds, I've seen some people would just take a pile of straw and pile it along their fence line and just throw the potatoes in there. Make sure the potatoes come in contact with the soil though, because those roots need to go down and grab the nutrients, and then all the potatoes will grow up on top of the ground. So this is a no-dig potato. You just pull back the straw, reach in and grab your potatoes, but we'll visit that this summer when we harvest our potatoes. And we'll see how much of a harvest we get from this method. This is an easy method. I'm into easy. The older I get, I'm into easy. Again, these are red Norland potatoes, and we're in growing zone 8, kind of like on the threshold of 7 and 8. So we can plant these in our area between about the mid part of February through April, and right now it's the 20th of February, so it's a really good time to plant. And the ground, they recommend you be at least 50 degrees Fahrenheit. Well, it's 60 degrees out. It's going to be 60 degrees out all week. And then hopefully we'll get some rain to keep everything wet. But I'll go ahead and come out here every other day and make sure it stays wet and moist, so these spuds have a good start. Yeah, I've got to build a spud bin in a cool, dark place. Preferably, I'd love to build a root cellar. Hands down, I just love to build a root cellar. I'm gonna put these away. And yeah, look at this. I harvested the last of the carrots out of the greenhouse that I've been growing in here all winter. And now it's time to start planting carrots and harvesting out of the garden. I've been doing some experimentation throughout the year on seeing what grows where the best and how it grows. So yeah, I'm getting a pattern down. I think the usefulness of the greenhouse will pay off in producing some produce throughout the year. I still have some Swiss chard growing in. That Swiss chard is up to my waist. It's got great big leaves. So we can continue harvesting off of that. And then we'll start planting other things. Of course, in the one video you saw my daughter starting the seeds indoors. So we did that as well. Well, that's it on the Homestead Garden series on planting spuds in a no-dig garden. Hey, stay tuned to more videos. You can do that by simply clicking that bell icon. That's an alert button, and it gives you a personal alert whenever I upload a new video. Also, sharing my videos on your social media platforms really helps broaden our channel out to more of an audience. It introduces us to your audience that come in and follow you guys too. And also, if you like what you're seeing here, give me a thumbs up. And please share your opinions, your comments, remarks. I do glean some knowledge from you. I've had some people share some insight on a couple of things, and it's really given me food for thought. I really do enjoy that. Thank you guys for doing that. Be sure to subscribe if you haven't already. And hey, check out those videos down below. I have a bunch of links on videos on so you can start your own homestead. If you think you're too poor, or you think you're too disabled or whatever, there's some videos out there I've created for you. Yeah, I went through the trouble of putting together a whole bunch of videos, and I left all their links below. Be sure you watch those and take some notes and glean some understanding on how you can do it, because there's a variety of ways to find cheap land. Even if you don't have any money, I give you some insight on how I came up with the money that I didn't have, but I found it and we bought the place. So yeah, I'm just trying to help you guys out, and it's all for free. I'm not asking for anything in return except for a thank you. That's all I want. We'll see you guys in the next show. Bye-bye.